5 years ago, Alexandra Denis Berube found out she had a benign tumor in one of her breasts. She was put on a wait list for surgery that would have taken 4 or 5 years, so she decided to go private. The cost of removal plus a breast lift was $16,000. That's when a friend recommended she consider getting the procedure done in Colombia.
When you're at the grocery store and you have two different apples, but look the same, you will choose automatically the cheaper one. So this is why I took this decision.
Instead of $16,000, the surgery cost just $3,000. But Denis Berube quickly found out she wasn't comparing apples to apples.
When I arrived in Quebec, all the complications arrived at the same time.
It turns out the surgeon had used non-dissolving stitches, which her body was now rejecting. One by one, the stitches started to come out through her now reopened wounds.
All of my scars are open. So it took 5 months to close them.
At the same time, she was dealing with complications from a second procedure called a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL. An infection caused serious bruises on her hips and stomach.
I would say 90% of our patients that we see complications of plastic surgery come from abroad.
Dr. Hani Sino is a cosmetic surgeon in Montreal and is not involved in Denis Berube's case. He says since the cosmetic tourism trend has taken off on social media, he's seen an increase in the number of hospitalizations due to complications.
This doesn't mean that complications don't occur here in Canada, in Montreal. What it does mean is that their patients don't have adequate follow-up. And the type of complications that they're getting is not the things that we do see here in Canada.
Denis Berube says her decision to try to save some money ended up costing her more in both physical and psychological suffering.
I will stay with trauma, but I deal with it. And I just really want to tell my story to avoid some women to have the same pain.
Since her trip to Colombia, she's had to do 2 more surgeries and still has at least 1 more to come. She estimates the total cost has now risen to more than $40,000.
It's probably the biggest mistake I've done in my life, really.
She wants others to know the risks before deciding to go abroad for surgery. Matt Gilmore, CTV News.